Look how vibrant and red that looks.
Yeah.
And then look at mine.
You've showered probably 10 times since we've been back, and I've showered.
She'll get home with a hair dye and be like, I can't work out because I can't sweat, and I can't sweat because I can't shower. And I'm like, I can't not do either of those things. But Jack's like, I will do nothing to make sure that my hair stays exactly the way it is. Yeah. I just don't want to be your brother anymore. So I got some hair dye. You want to do it?
I can help you. Duh. When do you need?
Right now.
You don't need it right now. I'm hanging out with my friend right now.
Oh, I forgot you were here.
I felt good, then I was angry at the world, what's wrong?
Well boys, today's the day we record our first NGMI podcast. Since it took me so long to post this, we actually have 3 episodes of our podcast already up on YouTube and on audio platforms, and our 4th episode is up early on Patreon, which is linked in my description below, the podcast and the Patreon. I think we're doing a really good job with the podcast, and I think you guys will actually enjoy it, and the Patreon is also really fun too. I just sent out a bunch of free shirts to everyone who is subscribed to my Patreon, so there's going to be future merch drops like that, exclusive content, extra videos, extra podcast episodes, so a couple cool things linked in my description below. Check it out, and let's carry on with the video, shall we? So Ghibli over here is our resident scaredy cat.
Oh, that was mean.
That wasn't mean. He's our resident scaredy cat. He likes to find places to hide whenever people are over. But he burrowed a hole into the bottom of the couch.
Two. I was sitting on the couch and I literally felt like a underneath me, and I was like, is the couch like breaking? And now I know that no, he's just crawling under my butt inside the couch.
You'd think he would have learned his lesson, huh? His 2 siblings were crushed by a chair recliner that they had burrowed into.
Yeah. And he was in it too, but he luckily didn't get crushed.
But he can't be doing that shit again.
Meanwhile, look at this angel. She's just basking in the sunlight.
You don't burrow, do you? Actually, Dragon burrowed into the futon before we got rid of it too.
I know. They both are burrowers.
They both like to burrow. Alright everyone, let me introduce you to the upstairs neighbor of the apartment, Brett W. Robinson. That's what he goes by on all the social media handles. I don't know what the W stands for. He's a celebrity douchebag reality TV star. Also a celebrity...
Trashy reality TV star.
Not douchebag.
Lovable douchebag.
Lovable douchebag, trashy. Also, celebrity douchebag TikTok star. Are you gonna correct me on that one too?
No, that was accurate.
Okay.
You're married, right?
No.
Oh, other brother.
Anyways, guys, this is Brett. This is the new roomie.
Hey, new roomie upstairs.
I have to return to my brown roots.
Except your roots are ginger because you're a ginger.
No, I'm not! Alright, so Maggie sent me the stuff that I needed. I had no idea what the words meant in her text. It was like, get 1 N, and I was like, is that a color? What
6 N.
What the fuck does that mean? So I went to Sally Beauty. I walked in and she was like, let us know if you need help with anything. And I was like, I need a lot of help. And I showed her the thing and she was like, okay, yeah, that's easy. You need this and you need this, and I have a measuring cup if you need that. And I was like, yeah, I'll probably need that, and a brush and some gloves. So we got gloves, measuring cup, color developer, brush, and we have a hair technician who just left the frame.
So we're gonna fill this. This looks pretty orange. Okay.
Wait a second, am I dyeing my hair the same color it already is?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just do the whole thing because...
The whole thing? You don't know. She said this is enough for like someone who has...
long hair?
20 times the amount of hair.
Oh, okay. Well, then I didn't need to use as much as I did.
But you said you knew what you were doing.
Oh
my god, this stuff is demi-permanent. Let's start singing. Demi Lovato, Demi Lovato, Demi Lovato, Demi Lovato. Okay, now I can make a joke. Oh my god, this stuff is demi-permanent. Cutting my fences off, 'cause I don't wanna fall in love.
That was the joke?
It's demi-permanent, like Demi Lovato.
That landed so well.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Don't be sad. Get your merch or you'll be sad because you won't be able to ever get it again.
Thanks. Actually, now that I'm posting this a month after I filmed it, the shop is already closed. So if you guys ever want to get merch, you should be subscribed to my Patreon. Sometimes I just send out shirts to people for free, usually at tier 3, but sometimes at tier 1. Patreon is linked in my description below. Lots of exclusive content, and sometimes you get free merch. Can I get a chair?
You should probably get a shirt.
Why?
Oh,
so I don't dye my skin.
Pink nipple hairs. By the
Actually, it won't.
Like, what color are you dyeing your hair?
Brown.
Oh, why did I think it was pink?
Go get a chair. Go get a chair. Ooh.
What?
This is fun.
What time is it?
I don't know.
God.
You can't until it's done. I'm gonna
I have a date at 5:30.
Okay, I'm done.
You're not as gentle as Maggie was with the brush.
Can you hold the bowl?
Who's Maggie?
When you're on this side, I was like, oh, it's like off center, so I moved over to the left, then you went over to this side. No, we're good. I already moved.
Oh.
Push me. You know how in the English language you can kind of say something without saying like the full word? Like I said don't push me, but I said it like push me. Like, okay, no one cares about that little fact.
I care about the cool fact.
I don't really know what you meant.
Linguistics is fascinating. How we communicate verbally and non-verbally is one of the most interesting things.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
Especially with animals. How they can just communicate with one another and they understand.
But wait,
You know
didn't even...
mushrooms do that?
Oh yeah.
Like the
Alex
mycelium network?
Alex is about to tell you about the
No, I don't know
whole
much about
network of mushrooms.
But they communicate.
Underground.
Underground.
They have a whole system.
Like an avatar.
And bees impregnate other flowers.
What did you just say?
Bees basically fuck other flowers to make them grow in
They
their
don't
flowers.
impregnate.
I don't think that that's
They
scientific.
pollinate.
They take...
Someone fact check that.
They pollinate.
They grab the sperm from one flower
Yes,
and put it
and when they're
inside
flying
of the ovaries of another flower.
Accidentally, but yeah.
Well,
They
yeah.
step on sperm
It's
on
called
their way.
pollinating.
It's
Yeah.
called impregnating a flower.
I guess when you put it like that.
I said in my podcast to my brother, I was like, you ever had butt sex? He's like, no. I was like, regular sex? He's like, sex. I was like, what about it? And he's like, yes.
Yes.
Someone responded to that clip and was like, just so you know, like, not to sound like I have a stick up my ass, but like saying butt sex and then saying regular sex implies that one is like more normal than the other and blah, blah, blah.
I feel like it's a bit of a stretch.
I didn't mean anything by it in that way. I just meant
There's sex and then there's anal
butt
sex.
I'm telling you right now, if a man doesn't differentiate, there's a big issue.
wow, this is gonna get demonetized.
Yeah.
Why? It's sex positive talk. YouTube can't demonetize sex
Talking
positive
very
talk.
normally about sex.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing weird about it, so it shouldn't be demonetized.
Yeah, you're right. It's not
Does it
weird.
demonetize you for other normal things?
Yeah, one time I talked about shaving assholes on my channel and it got demonetized.
That's so rude. I feel like it's disrespectful.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. This is totally not just for the camera.
Here, I want to kiss you.
See you when we're done. Well, this is the new me. The old me, new me, old me, new me. And it kind of, you know what? It has the undertone of red that my usual hair has, so it really is as close to natural as it could possibly be. Jack's over here with her head facing the other direction, and she's about to react to my hair for the first time. It's gonna be crazy. Go ahead, turn around. What?
It looks the same. No, I'm kidding. It looks so good. It like looks a little redder than your natural or whatever you claim your natural color is. I think this is your natural color. I think it's very natural, but still has like a little bit of red. Wow, it looks great, baby.
Thank you. Yours does too.
It's probably
Still very red, your natural color.
I know I haven't showered it out yet.
You gonna go on the challenge? I just don't think they have the budget for a guy like me. High profile.
I feel like you do well. You're a strong guy.
Is it because of the reality TV trash or the douchebag TikTok?
Both.
It's where NFTs meet crypto.
Okay. For those of you guys who don't know, the reason I haven't posted in the past month is because I was spread thin with a bunch of different projects. I launched a Patreon, I launched a podcast, I was rehearsing for tour, setting up the show, then I went on tour. I did my last show in New York, and then when I came home I got hit with COVID, so I just was really tired. I couldn't edit my vlog or film anything new, so that's why all this content is old. But anyway, that's the end of this video. I'll be back probably next year with hopefully some good videos. The podcast is launched. You guys can listen to that or watch it. The Patreon is there for extra content. I've been putting unreleased songs on there, dropping merch, doing all sorts of things on there. We'll hit it hard in 2022, which is 2020 part 2, but it's actually part 3. 2021 was also like a continuation of 2020. I'm rambling now. Anyways, no shout out today because I don't have any names to choose from, but we'll get one next video. All right guys, let's roll it to the credits, shall we?
I'm not a superhuman, I'm not a superstar, I'm not a superstar.
Oh my god, look at my hair. Oh my god, look at your hair.
Fresh dye.
Wow. It looks so much better. Let's be real. I'm not gonna say I hated the hair color before, but I kind of thought you guys should be on that Instagram page of Siblings Are Dating. Did you submit yourselves? Because that'd be so funny. At this point, you guys might as well be siblings. It's like you just live in the same house.
Live in the same house, don't do anything romantic, never go on dates, never get intimate.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I was waiting for Jack to say something.
That was all Jay. I never said anything.
I have ears and I just heard what you said.
I was kidding. It was a joke.
Why does Dragon look so annoyed at this conversation? Like she's like fucking pissed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's pissed because she knows that you guys are fucking idiots.